This happened about 2 weeks ago, late at night, around 11. My friend Tyler and I were hanging out, and for some dumb reason, we decided to walk through the old cemetery near my house. We weren't drunk or anything, just bored and looking for something to do. It's one of those places that's creepy even in the day, but at night? Yeah, it was a bad idea. Anyway, we were walking around, not really talking much, just kind of letting the quiet and the weird vibes of the place sink in. There's this heavy feeling in the air, like you're being watched or something, but I didn't say anything because I figured it was all in my head. The cemetery was old, with crooked headstones, some of them barely readable anymore. At some point, Tyler pointed out something up ahead. It looked like 2 people standing near one of the larger tombstones, off the path a bit. At first, I thought maybe it was just another couple of idiots like us messing around, but something about the way they were moving didn't seem right. One guy was kind of backing up like he was trying to get away, and the other was getting closer. It took a second to really see what was going on, but then I saw the knife. The guy with the knife was holding it up, and the other guy was stumbling backward. Before we could even think about what was happening, there was a struggle. The guy without the knife was trying to grab the other guy's arm, but he wasn't fast enough. The next thing I knew, the guy with the knife pushed the other guy hard, and he went down. There was this horrible sound when he hit the ground, like the wind had been knocked out of him, and then nothing. He just stopped moving. Tyler and I just froze. I couldn't believe what we'd just seen. I wanted to do something, anything, but I couldn't move. My legs felt like they were stuck in place, and my heart was pounding so hard I thought I was going to pass out. That's when the guy with the knife looked up. He saw us. It was like something clicked in my brain, and without even thinking, I grabbed Tyler's arm and we started running. The guy yelled something at us, but I didn't stop to listen. I could hear him crashing through the bushes behind us, his footsteps getting closer and closer. My lungs were burning, and my legs felt like they were going to give out, but I just kept running. Tyler was ahead of me, shouting for me to hurry, but it felt like no matter how fast we ran, the guy was right there. We finally hit the main road, and I glanced back. The guy had stopped at the edge of the cemetery, standing there, watching us. He didn't chase us onto the road, just stood there, holding the knife, like he knew we couldn't do anything to stop him. We kept running until we got to a gas station a few blocks away. The guy behind the counter must have thought we were on drugs or something because we were both out of breath and talking over each other, trying to explain what had just happened. He called the cops for us, and we sat there waiting, shaking, and trying to catch our breath. When the police finally showed up, we told them everything. I don't think they really believed us at first, but they said they'd go check it out. I didn't sleep at all that night. I just kept replaying the whole thing over and over in my head, thinking about what would have happened if the guy had caught us. The next day, the cops came to talk to us again. They found the body, just like we said, but they didn't find the guy with the knife. No suspects, no evidence, nothing. Just the body of some poor guy who'd been in the wrong place at the wrong time. I don't go anywhere near that cemetery anymore, and I get this sick feeling every time I even drive past it. I don't know why we saw what we saw that night, or why the guy didn't come after us when we hit the road.